All right, let's get started. Okay, Shalom Israel, Yahbashim Shabbat all the brothers, and Yahshua Thambashim Yashar, all the sisters. I'm Priest Officer Sherry Wallen, the Commanding General YAHANNA. Tonight is Friday night, Lashawan Qadash class. All right, this class is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The I.S.U.P.K is a place you can come to learn if you're Black, Hispanic, Native American. We have the full truth of the Bible. We teach that Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you are the children of God. You are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And these classes are for you. All right, so make sure you hit those sign-in links. You can like, share, subscribe to class. And before the end of the class, make sure you hit the sign-up links, okay? This is class, so bring notes, bring a pen and a paper, take notes, not bring your notes, but take notes. Or if you've been joining with us for a while now, bring your notes. Okay, keep adding to it. This is class. Okay, this is a place you come to learn. And this class is the Lashawan Qadash. Okay, Lashawan Qadash, meaning the holy tongue. Okay, this is the language this is the original language of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, not only are we the Israelites, but we also had a language that came with it, which was Hebrew. Okay, and so that's what we're teaching every Friday night. Okay, so make sure you hit those sign-in links. Okay, they're in the chat. And before the class ends, make sure you hit those sign-up links. All right, so as tradition in this class, the first thing that we go over, we always want to go over the alphabet. Okay, this is new for many Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, so it's important to go over the basics. Okay, and the basics of the language is the alphabet. You want to learn the characters. You want to learn how to pronounce it. All right. So in the Hebrew, everything that we do right to left. Okay. So what I'll start off doing is writing out the characters of the holy tongue. Okay. So we're teaching Hebrew. Okay. And this is how we would spell out our language in the Hebrew. Okay. Lashawan Qadash. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over the alphabet. Okay, and then we'll get into the lesson. Okay, so here we have all the characters of the Hebrew. All right. These are all 22 characters of the Hebrew. Okay, again, we go from right to left. And Different from English, we have characters. Okay, these are images. These represent something. Okay, it's different from English where you just have letters and they don't have any meaning. But in Hebrew, each of these characters represents something. All right. So if you could, Miyake, I want you to try pronouncing each of these characters. Okay. I need you to speak up. What is this character? This?
Ba.
Yep.
Ga. Da.
Yep.
Ha.
Yep.
Wa.
Yep.
Za.
Well done. Let's stop there. Okay, so that's how you properly pronounce each of these first characters. Okay? We have a we have ba, ga, da, ha, wa, and a za. Okay? Those are the first 6 characters. Okay, do me a favor, Masha. I want you to pronounce the next ones, okay? We're going to go in order. So we're reading right to left, right? Different from English. So what's this character that you have here?
Ka.
Well done. I want you to speak up, okay?
Ka.
Yep.
Ta.
Yep.
Ya.
Yep.
Ka.
Well done.
La.
Correct.
Ma.
Yep.
La.
Well done. Okay. And then Miyake, finish up for me, okay? What do we have here?
Sa.
Yep.
I. Pa. Ta. Za. Ka. Ra.
Oh, hold on. Say this one again.
Wa.
Kwa. Well done. Right? Not ka. Right? Not like this. And we don't want to say ka. But this is, say it again.
Kwa.
Kwa. Right? It's that Q sound. Okay, kwa. Now what's this?
Ra.
Yep.
Sha. Fa.
Well done. Okay, well done. Pop it up. Well done. Okay, so these are all the characters of the Hebrew alphabet. Okay, this is how we pronounce each of them. All right. So this is the pronunciation, right, of each of these characters. Now, so just like learning a language, once you learn the pronunciation, right, you can begin to start to read Hebrew. Right? I'll give you a quick example. That's a good one. Okay, we'll keep it simple for now. Okay. I use this example a lot. This is the first word that we form in the Hebrew. Okay. And so when you put these characters together and you pronounce them, Masha, I want you to read this word, okay, from right to left.
Abba.
Abba. Well done. Well done. Abba. And what does Abba mean in Hebrew?
Father.
Father. Well done. Okay. So the first Hebrew word that we have, that we form, you have an A and a Ba, you put it together,
Ba.
you have Abba.
Abba.
Right? Abba. Okay.
I said ba.
Okay.
And then Abba.
That's it. All right. So if you're taking notes, right, you can grab your pen and paper. You want to take this down. Okay. This is the basics to the Hebrew.
Qadash.
Okay, so as I said earlier, right, different from English, each of these characters represents something. Okay, so the name of this first character here, okay, is Allah. Okay, and it's the picture of an ox's head. Okay, if you were to kind of draw it, right, you could add a body, right? You got some legs, and that's actually what that image is. It's the image of an ox head. Okay. So all these characters represent something, right? Bayath is a house. This is a camel, right? That's, you got the neck of a camel in his head, right? And the loth is a door, and so on and so forth. Okay. Leave it. Fix it. Okay. Okay, so we have a bayath, right? Let's write all these down. Okay, bayath is a house. We have a gamal. Camel. A loth, which is a door. We have a hada. A hada, which means to put forth your hand. Okay, we have a waw, a wawa. Slovakia. Wawa. Which is a hook. We have a zayan, which is a weapon. A kama, which is a wall. Tana, which is a basket. Yad, cup. Yad. Yad is a hand. Okay. So the yad is a hand. The cup is a palm of your hand, right? If you look at the palm of your hand, you'll see the different lines. Okay, that's what that character is, or represents. You have a lamad, which is a teaching stick. Teaching stick. You have a mayam. Mayam is water. You have a napash, which is sprout. Okay. A sawad, which is a sign. An ayan. Ayan means eye. A pa. Okay. A pa, which means mouth. Tazayad. Tazayad, I believe, is a tomahawk. Yep. A Qadash. Qadash. Qadash is a snare. Okay. Snare or trap. A Ra'ash means head. Ra'ash means head. This is a Shan. Shan means tooth. Okay, and then a Tha, which is a mark. Okay. Okay, so we'll go over these, right? Miyakia. What's this a picture of?
Ox.
An ox. Well done. Masha, what is this a picture of?
That is
Don't guess. Do you know? Yes or no?
no.
No? This is a house.
How?
Yeah.
What?
We have a Gamal. Okay, Gamal. Yeah, okay. Do you know what this is?
Camel.
Camel. Well done. We have a Dalath. You know what this is, Masha?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Door.
A door. Well done. And we have a Hada. Yeah, okay. What is this? You know?
Hands.
It's to put forth your hand.
Oh.
Okay. Masha, what is this? A Wawa.
You mean the wawa?
Yeah. Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
What is it?
No.
Don't guess. If you don't know, it's okay. If you don't know, how do you find the answer?
Oh no.
How do you find the answer? If you don't know something, what do you do?
Don't know that.
How do you find the answer? God,
I don't know how I find
you
that.
ask. You ask. You ask and you listen.
It's hook.
So a Wawa is a hook. A Zayan is a weapon.
Why did I know that?
Yeah. Okay, keep quiet. Kama is a wall. Tana. Yeah, okay, do you know what Tana is?
That's it.
Basket. Well done. A Yad, this is your hand.
I know that.
Kop is a palm of hand. Lamad is a teaching stick. Masha, you know this one? Mayam.
My God.
Yeah, you know what a mayam is?
Oh, in the water.
Water. Well done. Well done. Right? We use the ma to spell your name, right?
Yup, and a dog.
And a shah, that's right.
Mata.
Shah, right?
Mm-hmm. Masha. And we don't know how to spell my jacket.
Hold on. Okay, hold your peace. You have a napash. Napash is a sprout. Sawad is a sign. Ayan, this is your eye. Pa, this is your mouth.
No.
Tazayad, that's a tomahawk. A kwawash is a snare or a trap.
Or shopping?
Trap.
Oh.
Trap. Okay, they use this to maybe to like catch a mouse. Okay, you use a kwawash.
Like you catch a bad guy?
I wouldn't say you catch a bad guy. No, more like a mouse, like an animal. Use something to catch an animal. Okay, it's a snare. It's a kwawash, a trap. Ra'ash is your head. Shan is a tooth, and Tha is a mark. Okay.
Mark, like mark or mark.
You want to speak, you have to raise your hand. Okay. Don't just speak. Okay. So those are all 22 characters of the Hebrew. Those are the meanings. Those are the names of each character. And earlier we went over the pronunciation. Okay.
I love this.
Shalom. Okay, next, let's do a quick review. Okay, let's practice going over our numbers. Okay. Okay, let's go over our numbers. We'll just count to 10. Okay. Masha, I want to see how well you can count to 10 in the Hebrew, okay?
I don't know how to.
Hold on.
A card?
Hold on. Card is 1. Good. Slow down, okay? So 1, 2. Hold on. Okay, so the first one you said was a card?
Yep.
Okay, slow down. Make sure you catch up. Markers, good. There we go. Okay, so you said a card?
Yeah.
Okay. A card? How do you say 2?
Danya.
Speak up.
Danya.
Shanya.
Yeah.
Let's see how we do. Shanya.
Yeah.
How do you say 3 in Hebrew?
Dala.
Shalash. 4.
Arabai.
Right. How do you say 5? Yeah.
Tata.
Shasha. Yeah. I think we're missing one. Shasha. How do you say 6?
Big and I don't know.
You know how to say 6?
Sasha.
Shasha. Correct.
1, 2, Tata. No. Say that. Okay.
If Shasha is 6, how do you say 5?
Haha.
I don't know what that word is.
No, it has to be more words.
So we have Akkad, we have Shanya, Shamash, Arabai.
No one knows.
Don't know.
Thank you. Then you talk.
5 is Qadash.
Come on. Oh.
Qadash. And we have 6 is Shasha. 7, how do you say 7?
Sha. You don't know how to
Yeah,
say
you got it.
Sha.
Shabai.
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 Don't even kill me. I said crap.
Shabai. 8, how do you say 8?
Sha.
Yeah, 8 is a long one. You have Shah,
And
Shah,
Shama.
Ma,
Shama.
Wa,
Shama.
Shema, Wana. Shema, Shema, Wana. Okay, that's how we say 8. Shema, Wana.
Like
Okay,
the heart and the non-attached.
correct. Right, what's this?
Da.
Yeah,
Ma. Wa. Na. Ha.
there you go. So take a seat, take a seat.
That's my name.
So now you have a Shah, a Ma, a Wa, a Na, and a Ha. You see this, how this connects down here? This means you drop the syllable of the Ha. Okay, so we don't say Ha, we say Na. Okay, Shama Wana.
Shawana.
Shama Wana. How do we say 9 in Hebrew?
Sha. And Shana.
Tha,
Shafa. Shafa.
Thashai.
That's
Thashai.
what I say.
Thashai.
Oh.
Okay. And then how do we say 10? Masha, how do you say 10?
Wait, did I remember that?
Do you know?
I don't know.
I,
I.
Sha,
Aisha.
Shara.
I do.
Okay, take a seat, take a seat.
I
Take a seat. And Shema, Shema. Okay. What does Shema mean?
Be quiet.
It means to hear. Okay. When I say Shemai, it means to hear. It means listen. Okay?
Okay.
If you're talking, are you listening?
No.
No.
Shamai.
Shemai, to hear. Okay? So 10 is Aishara. Okay? Aishara. Okay, so let's try. We'll try counting the 10. We have Akkad, Shanya,
Shania.
Shalash,
Shalash.
Arabai,
Arabai.
Kamash,
Kuma.
Shasha,
Dada.
Shabai,
Shabai.
Shemawana,
Shawana.
Thashai,
Shashai.
and 10 is
Aitara.
Aishara. Well done. Aishara.
I don't know this name. Yeah, I did.
So then we have 11. Miyaka, do you want to try this one?
Okay.
How do you say 11 in Hebrew?
Sha.
How do you say 1?
The car.
How do you say 1? Say it again. I'm asking Miyaka, not you.
Akada.
Oh, how do you say 1? How do you say 1?
Akada.
Okay, but so now this syllable, we're not pronouncing the last syllable of the da.
Kada.
Close.
Akada.
So don't say da. Okay, you're gonna say kad. Kad. A kad. A kad is 1. So if we're saying 11,
Akkad.
we're gonna say Akkad. Okay, Akkad I.S.U.P.K.
Akkad I.S.U.P.K.
Akkad I.S.U.P.K.
What?
Okay, Shema, hold your peace. Okay. And then we'll say 12. We'll do one more. How do we say 12 in Hebrew?
How
do you say 2?
Shana.
Shanya.
Shanya.
Yeah.
Shanya. Shanya.
Shanya.
Shanya. Shanya. And Shanya.
How do we say 11?
Shara.
How do you say 11?
Ah.
Akkad I.S.U.P.K.
Ashra.
So 12 is similar.
Yeah.
We have Shanya. What's this here? How do we say 10? How do we say 10 in Hebrew?
I-S-U-P-K.
Correct. I.S.U.P.K. is 10. Okay? So if we add 2 to 10, we have 12. Okay? What's...
Is it? How is
I'll give it to you, okay? I.S.U.P.K. Shanya.
Shanya
I.S.U.P.K.
Shanya Ashra.
Okay?
3.
Okay, and then we're going to do one more number, okay? One more number for practice, okay? So now, in the Hebrew, something about the culture of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is that we've known math from the beginning of time, okay? We come from a very intelligent people. We have a very rich culture, a very rich history, okay? A lot of those Kemetic people would say that Egyptians were some of the first mathematicians, right? That is incorrect, okay? The Israelites, we knew math, okay? We knew math, and you can see it in our numbering system, okay? So, for example, Miyake, how do you say brother in Hebrew?
Brother in Hebrew is
Yep.
how
You don't know? Masha, how do you say brother in Hebrew?
Ak.
Ak. That's right.
I was thinking for that.
Okay.
You don't have to think.
Brother in Hebrew, Shemai, is Ak. Okay. We have Ak. So in Hebrew, in English, what you would do to make a word plural, you would add an S at the end of the word. In Hebrew, we add the Ya character and the Ma character. Okay? So brother singular is Ak. Brother plural is Ak Yum. Okay? Ak Yum is brothers. Okay? So when we get to our numbering system, okay, the reason I'm showing you this is because how we say 20 is we take I.S.U.P.K. and we make it plural. Okay? We make it plural. I.S.U.P.K. is letting you know that Israelites understood multiplication. Okay? Because 10 plural, right, This is a multiple of 10. Aishurayim. Okay? Aishurayim is how you say 20. All right? So again, make sure you're taking notes. If you got questions, ask questions. A quick shout out to the chat. We got Officer Baraki Allah. Yabashim Shabakatham. What's going on up? And we got Sawap. Yabashim Shabakatham. All right, Sawap for tuning in. Okay. And so that's just a quick review of our numbers. Okay. You guys should be dismissed. Okay. That's all. You guys are dismissed. That's all. Okay. Keep it down. Keep quiet. Okay, so we're gonna go over a quick lesson. Okay, this is from a Basics to Biblical Hebrew. Okay, this is a textbook that we have. This is a good research tool that we have to help us understand biblical Hebrew. Okay, to any brother or sister who's in the school, this is on a list of books that you can buy if you want to do some further research. Okay, and so we're just going to go over some biblical names. Okay, or some names that we find throughout the scriptures. Okay. All right. So on page 7 of this book, okay, it speaks about vowels. Okay. And what it says is that Hebrew vowels, you might be surprised to learn that the original Hebrew language had no written system of vowels. Okay? That's the first sentence to the introduction of learning vowels in the Hebrew language. Okay, the author of this book, the writer of this book, lets you know that historically our language, we did not have any written vowels. Okay, and they go on to say that some Masoretic scribes came together and they inputted a vowel system to help understand or to be able to read the Hebrew today. Okay. Now, in the I.S.U.P.K, we've been teaching since 1969 that there are no vowels in our language. Okay. And so when we were going over the alphabet earlier, you saw that there are no vowels. Okay. And so this is important when understanding the language because I'll give a quick example. Is that there's some people who teach that how you say shalom, okay, this word shalom, okay, they would teach that Shalom is actually Shalom. Okay? Because what they don't understand, right? If I were to look into this book, what we have is you have something called A class, E class, I class, O class, and U class vowels. Okay? I'll give one example. Okay? So what you see here, right? This is the Ba character. Okay? The Lashawan Qadash would look like this. Okay, the Ba character. Okay? So this is a Ba character in the Lashawan Qadash, and this is the Ba in the Assyrian. So they have E class vowels, okay, which is where you'll see dots like this. Okay, these dots will be beside the Ba, which lets you know when you see that character, when you're reading it and you're pronouncing it, to them, they would pronounce it Be. Okay, this A class vowel, they would pronounce it Ba. And when you see these dots, when you're reading the Assyrian, okay, and you see these different vowel points, this would be the O class, so you would say Bo. Okay? In the Lashawan Qadash, we don't have these characters. So in Assyrian, when you see Shalom, okay, Shalom, how would they put that? You have this word Shalom. In the Assyrian, they also have this word where they have a Shah, Allah, a Wa, and a Ma. The reason they have a Wa here is because they're trying to form something called an O class vowel. Okay? So they're trying to say loan. Okay? Loan. Which is why you might see today something written like Shalom. Okay? That's how they would spell it. But when you understand Hebrew, right, something like this, you put a Wa before a Ma character, you're actually changing the tense of a word, right? We have different rules in Hebrew to where they'd actually be saying, if we were to write this Shalom down in the Lashawan Qadash, okay, we would actually be saying piecing, right? When Shalom is just peace. Okay, when you're greeting somebody, right? Nobody says piecing. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, we would just say Shalom. Okay, Shalom, no vowels, just consonants. All right, and many scholars know this. Okay, so as we go over some of these names, you're going to see that all of our names just have consonants. Okay, we don't have vowels. Okay, so this will be the vocabulary that we go over for the class today. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out these names. Okay, you can see these names, right? These are different biblical names, right? Names we see throughout the text. Okay, the names of our forefathers and foremothers, right? This first name we have Abraham. Slovakia. Okay, so I'll write them out in the Assyrian. We'll translate it to the Lashawan Qadash. Okay, and so these are some names that we can, or some words that we can add to our vocabulary. Okay. And we'll do one more. Okay, so these are some names that we see throughout the Bible. Okay, and so as we go through these Hebrew classes, something that we also teach is the Assyrian. Okay, and the reason we teach this Assyrian text is because a lot of the Bible is written in Assyrian. A lot of the manuscripts we have are written in Assyrian. Okay, and so in understanding the alphabet of the Lashawan Qadash and the Assyrian, we can just simply replace these characters with the Lashawan Qadash. Okay, all these characters are interchangeable. Okay. And so, like I brought out earlier with the vowel system, the only thing that the vowel system does is it changes the way you would pronounce a word. Okay? The Lashawan Qadash, we don't have vowels, so we're not worried about the vowel system. Okay? Like you see a ba here, we're not worried about saying bo or by or ba, right? Or ba. We would always say ba, okay? Because there are no vowels. All right, so this first name we have here is Abraham. Okay. Abraham. Okay. And we would just drop the syllable of the ma. Okay, as you can see this little connector here, I have it face downwards. Okay. When it's connecting two characters, it lets you know to drop the syllable, okay, of that letter or of that character. Right? So we have ah, ba, ra, a ha, and a ma. Because these connect, we say ham. Ah, ba, ra, ham. Okay? Next we have ah, ha, ra, and a na. Okay? Aharon, which is Aaron in the Bible. Okay? Aharon. Next up, we have a da, a wa, and a da. A da, a wa, and a da. Okay? A da, a wa, and a da. Okay? Da with da is how you say David, right? That's King David in the Bible. Next, we have a ya, ha, a wa, a da, and a ha. Okay, Yahawada, which is how you say Judah. Okay, this last name that we have here, this is what scholars would call the Tetragrammaton. Okay, you're gonna see these four characters put together all throughout the Bible, and that's the name of the Most High. Okay, okay, that is the Lord, and how we say that in Hebrew is Yahweh. Okay, next we have Joseph. Joseph. Yah, Wah, Sa, and a Pa. Okay. Now, brothers who want to write your officer test, right? Make sure when you're learning the Assyrian, you're using the right characters at the end of a word. Okay? Because the Pa, right? You remember the Pa has two different symbols. Okay? Anytime you have a pa at the end of a word, you want to make sure you're using the right symbol. Okay? It's very important. Okay, so this first word, we got Joseph. Next we have Jacob. So we have a Ya, a I, a Kwa, and a Ba. Okay. Next we have Israel. We got Canaan. And then we have Egypt. Egypt. Okay. We'll leave it there and we'll keep going. Okay, so we're just going to replace all these characters with the Lashawan Qadash. Okay. This first word, this first name, we have a Ya, we have a Wa, a Sa, and a Pa. Okay. And this is Yahweh. Okay. Yahweh. Okay, Yahweh, I believe, is Joseph. Let me double check. Yahweh is Joseph. Then we have a Yah, an I, a Kwa, and a Ba. Okay, this is Yaiquab. Yaiquab is how you say Jacob. Next we have a Ya, a Shah, a Ra, an Ah, and a La. Which is the name of Israel. Okay. How we say Israel in Hebrew is Yashar Allah, Yashar Allah. This next word is we have a Ka, a Na, Ka, a Na, an I, and a Na. Okay. A Ka, a Na, an I, and a Na, Kana Ayin is how you say Canaan. Right? You'll notice we have a Na and a Na, right? And you'll see that we have two different symbols for it, right? Make sure you're using the right symbol when you're writing down the Assyrian. Okay, and this last word, is how you say Egypt. Which is Matazar Yom. And Matazarium is how you say Egypt. Okay, I'll give you one more second to write that down. All right. So again, we have Yahweh, which is Joseph. We have Yaiquab, which is Jacob. We have Yasharallah, which is how you say Israel. We have Canaan, which is Canaan. And we have Matazarium, which is Egypt. Okay, and the last four, it is the last four that we have that we'll go over. This first name that we have a Ma, a Shah, and a Ha. It's how you say Moses in Hebrew. Okay. How we say that in the Hebrew is Masha. Okay. Masha. Again, we do not have any vowels. If you were to ask one of those Amalekites or those Europeans who are living in the land of Israel today, they would say Moshe, right? They would use that vowel. They would use that O class vowel. They would say Mo, right? They wouldn't say Ma. And they would use the E class vowel here, right? Just to show you how. 1 second. Okay, Salakia. Right, so as I was saying, if you were to ask those Europeans who are living in the land of Israel today, right, they call themselves Jewish, and those are the biblical, their biblical name in the Bible would be Amalek. They're the Amalekites. That's who they descend from. They're not the children of Israel. They're not the children of God. Right? When they would pronounce this word, because they use vowels, they would use the O class vowel and they would use the E class vowel. Right? So instead of saying Shah, they would say Shay. Instead of saying Ma, they would say Mo. Right? So they would pronounce this Moshe. Okay? But in the ancient tongue, the Lashawan Qadash, we would say Masha. Okay? This next word we have a Tazah, a Ya, a Wa, and a Na. Okay? We would say Tazayawan. Okay? Tazayawan. That's what this word is here. We have a Tazah, a Ya, a Wa, and a Na. Tazayawan is how we say Zion in Hebrew. Okay, this next word, or this next name, we have a Shah, a La, a Ma, and a Ha. Okay, how we pronounce that is Shalama. Shalama is how you say Solomon. Okay, and this last name, we have Shema, Awa, and Allah. Okay, Asha, Ama, Awa, and Allah. Right, when we pronounce that in the Lashawan Qadash, we say Shema Wa'al. Okay, or Shama Wa'al, Salakia. Shama Wa'al. Shama Wa'al is how you say Samuel in Hebrew. Okay, so let's move on to the last lesson for today. All right, the last lesson for today. Okay, last class we went over possessive words. Okay, we did some more practice in possessive words. Today we're gonna go over prepositions. Okay, right? Prepositions, pre meaning before. Okay, these are things that you can practice on your own time. Prepositions are words that come before another word. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll write down all the different prepositions that we have, and then we'll go over some practice. Okay, so now anytime you see these at the beginning of a word, it's letting you know that this is a preposition. Okay, so is the character, right? Ba, da, ha. We have a wa, ka, la, ma, sha, and a tha. Okay. And so anytime you see one of these characters in front of a word, this is what it means. Okay. If you see an character, it means I or I am. Okay, these are good things to write down in your notes. And as like to, of or from. Shah is whom, which, or pertaining to. Whom, which, or pertaining to, and this, thou, or thee. Okay? So anytime you see this character at the beginning of a word, this is what it means in English. Okay? If you see an at the beginning of a word, It means I or I am. Right? An example is we have a word, par. Okay? Par. Okay? Par is fruit, right? We add a yum to the end of the word. We've made it plural. In English, we would say fruitful. Now, if we add an a character at the beginning of a word, right, it becomes a preposition. We're now saying apario. Okay, in the Hebrew, this is all one word, apario. However, in the English, this is how we form sentences, right? Apario. So you add the a character, right? Depending on the context or how we're writing it out, right? The correct way to say it in English, we wouldn't say I fruitful. We would say I am fruitful. Okay? When we're speaking the Hebrew, okay, the Hebrew is a barbaric language. Barbaric language, right? That's where barbarian comes from. We don't have vowels, right? That's how our language is. And so when we speak, we're speaking barbaric, right? We're speaking very masculine. We're straightforward to the point. So I fruitful is no different from I am fruitful. You can still understand what it is you're saying. Okay? The Hebrew, we're very direct, right? Direct, aggressive. We're not passive aggressive. Okay? We don't add in any confusion when we're speaking. We're very direct. I fruitful, apario. Okay? So then you know you're speaking about me, I, par, right? Apario, I fruitful. That's what we're speaking about. And so that's what a preposition is. Now you can also have more than one preposition when you're creating a word. For example, we have ba, right? Ba is in. This is just an example. We have the preposition ha, which means the. And then we add in the word sham. Sham means name. If you go through your prepositions, you see that ba means in, and a ha means the. So in English, we would say in the name. Ba sham. Okay? This is all one word in the Hebrew. These prepositions help us give context to a word, and this is how we form full sentences in the Hebrew. When we add in different prepositions, possessive words, we add in the plural where need be, and then we have different tenses, whether we're speaking in present, past, or future tense. Okay? We put all these things together. That's how we form a sentence. We give context, and we give the tense that we're speaking in. Okay? And so those are just two examples of how we use prepositions to form sentences. Okay? So go ahead and write that down to put it in your notes, and then we'll do some practice with the prepositions. Okay, so let's do some practice. Right? We'll go over a couple words. Okay. So we got a couple words up here. We have mountain, hill, hole, and cliff. Okay. How we say mountain in Hebrew is har. So what are some ways that we can use this word with prepositions? Okay, if we put har down here, okay, we write down har. This is what we would call a root word. Okay, har is mountain. So we could say, we could add in the preposition ha, which means the mountain. Okay. We can add in the preposition and, right? And is a wa. Right? Now we're saying wahahar and the mountain. Okay. We could take a the. We could add in a tha. Wathahar. Okay. Tha means this, thou, or thee. Okay. In 2023, we don't say thee or thou. Right? We say you. Okay. So this would be and your mountain. Right? That's how we would say it in English. Okay. Let's do one more. We could do lahahar. Lahahar is to the mountain. Okay? Those are some examples of using prepositions. Okay? So let's do okay. Those are a couple words, right? Using that root word, a couple words that we form. We have Bahahar. Okay, Bahahar means in the mountain. Okay. We have Ha-Gabai, which means the cliff or slack. It means the hill. Right? Gabai is hill. And then the Ha means the. Ha-Gabai, the hill. This last one we have here is Waha Sala'ai. Waha Sala'ai. The Wa character represents and, Ha represents the, and then Sala'ai is how you say cliff in Hebrew. And the cliff. Okay, so with that said, we're going to end Friday night's Lashawan Qadash class. Let's clap it up. Okay, we're going to do the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. All right, and then we're going to salute out. Okay, make sure you hit those sign-out links before you leave the class. Okay, these are the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. They need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can read about it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Ma'ashra means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the Feast of Purim coming up, which is on Sunday the 5th of March and Monday the 6th of March. You can read about it in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verses 20 to verse 31. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, make sure you wear all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. With that said, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers and one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imadium, which means stand in the Hebrew. We give a courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Shabrak. That means may the Most High bless you, brothers, in the name of who the world calls Christ. Yad Yamatah, which means hands down. Sar, turn and face the sisters. If there's any sisters that are with you. Men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Lathon Bashim Yahushai. That means may the Most High watch over you, sisters, in the name of who the world calls Christ. Yad Yamatah. Class dismissed. Okay, make sure you hit those sign-in links, like, share, and subscribe. Shalom, Israel.